All right, today we're diving into a coaching strategy from the film Remember the Goal that pretty much flips everything we think we know about winning right on its head. It challenges that core belief that to get faster, you've just got to train harder. So, let's get into it.
This is the central puzzle, right? I mean, how in the world can training slower make you run faster? It seems to defy all logic. You'd think, if you want to win a race, you should practice running as fast as you possibly can, as often as you can. But what if that's the exact reason you're losing?
Okay, so let's set the scene. Meet Coach Courtney Smith Donnelly. It's her first day on the job, and the Orange Hills Academy cross-country team is all fired up, ready for a grueling workout. But their new coach gives them a command that just leaves them completely baffled. Let's go very easy.
And the team's reaction is, well, it's immediate. Especially from their star runner, Kristen Sims. She's been training her heart out all summer, and to her, this easy pace feels like a complete waste of time. So this isn't just confusion, it's the start of a major conflict.
You know, it really doesn't take long for the pushback to escalate. Kristen starts doing her own, harder workouts on the side. Her father confronts the coach, and then he goes straight to the athletic director. Parents are calling in, complaining that their daughters just aren't being pushed hard enough. The team's morale is absolutely tanking.
But Coach Donnelly, she doesn't back down, not one bit. When she's confronted by Kristen's father, who's boasting about working his daughter real hard, she just states her philosophy plainly. And this really sets up the core clash of the whole story. Is success about grinding it out, or is there a smarter path?
So you can imagine, the pressure is just immense. Her best runner is openly defying her, an angry parent is actively trying to get her fired, her boss is warning her about all the complaints, and the rest of the team is so discouraged they're starting to quit. Her entire strategy and her job are on the line before the first meet has even happened.
And right here, she reveals the why behind her method. She tells the athletic director that to get faster, you have to train slower. And she draws this parallel to a biblical principle of humility. The way up is down. This shows her strategy isn't just about running tactics. It's a deep-seated philosophy about trusting the process over just chasing immediate results.
So what does this train slower method actually look like? It's definitely not about just jogging around aimlessly. It's a precise, disciplined, and really strategic plan designed for one thing and one thing only: winning the final race of the season.
The absolute key to the whole system is what's called the tempo run. It's a very specific controlled pace. We're talking fast enough for a solid aerobic workout, but slow enough that it doesn't just break your body down. The purpose isn't to win today's workout, nope, it's to build a massive endurance base, making the body way more efficient at using oxygen over long distances.
To get her runners to understand this, she uses this really simple analogy. Think about a car. It's most efficient when it's cruising on the highway, right? Not when it's constantly gunning the engine and then slamming on the brakes. Well, a distance runner is the exact same. The goal is to learn how to run at a strong, even pace for the entire race.
So this slide here, this lays out the long-term vision. The whole season is structured to peak at the absolute perfect moment. It all starts with injury prevention, then it builds endurance with those tempo runs, adds power with hills, and it all culminates in a team that is fresh and prepared for the state meet, not completely burned out.
So when you put them side by side like this, the difference is just stark. Conventional wisdom says to go hard all the time, but that usually leads to early peaks and burnout. Coach Donnelly's method is the long game. It sacrifices those early season wins for the ultimate late season victory.
So after a whole season of running deliberately slow in races, frustrating parents, and barely qualifying, the team arrives at the state meet. This is it. This is the moment where this crazy, counterintuitive strategy either pays off or proves to be a total, epic failure.
And the stakes really could not be higher. Based on their slow race times all season, they are ranked dead last, 16th out of 16 teams. To everyone on the outside, they are the definitive underdogs with absolutely no chance.
But right before the race, the coach reveals her secret. She tells the girls that every other team there is exhausted from a long season of pushing way too hard. But they aren't. They are fresh. Their bodies are strong, not broken down. Today is the day they are finally allowed to run fast.
The starting gun fires, and just as she predicted, the favorite team sprint out to this massive early lead. It looks like a blowout. But the Orange Hills girls don't panic. They stick to the plan, running the even, disciplined pace they've practiced all season long.
And then, on the big hill, right after the 2-mile mark, it happens. The early leaders, the ones who went out too fast, they begin to fade. But the Orange Hills runners, with their fresh legs and superior endurance, they just maintain their pace. They start passing runner after runner, just surging through the field.
When all the scores are tallied, the impossible has happened. The team that was ranked 16th out of 16, the team with the crazy coach who made them run slow all year, has won. They are the state champions.
Now, this victory totally validates the training method, but the story isn't just about running tactics. The goal they were told to remember was about something much, much deeper than a state title.
This verse actually became the team's motto, 10:31. The coach taught them that the ultimate goal wasn't personal glory or even winning, but doing everything for a higher purpose. This shifted their focus from me to we, and from immediate results to a deeper sense of mission.
And that's really what this is all about. The slow training wasn't just a physical strategy, it was a character-building exercise. It taught trust when things looked bleak, patience when they wanted to go faster, and humility when everyone else was focused on early wins. It's really a model for sustainable success in any field.
Which leaves us with a pretty fascinating question to think about. In a world that constantly tells us to go harder, faster, and to grind it out, what if the smartest path to our biggest goals is actually the one that looks slow, patient, and completely backward? What if sometimes the way up is down?